Hi, I'm Chris Wardlaw for CarGurus, and this is the updated and upgraded 2019 Kia Sorento, a midsize SUV that deserves your careful consideration. This year, the styling is tweaked, the interior is improved, new safety and infotainment technologies debut, and there's a new transmission to go with the available V6 engine. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? The Sorento drives pretty good too. But if you're thinking about getting one like this, the top trim level with all-wheel drive, prepare for some sticker shock. Okay, let's take a closer look at the refreshed 2019 Kia Sorento. Kia sells the 2019 Sorento in 5 trim levels. They're called L, LX, EX, SX, and SX Limited. The base price for the base model is $25,990, and that does not include the $990 destination charge to get it from the West Point, Georgia factory to wherever it is that you live. My test vehicle is substantially more expensive than that, at $44,690 plus the destination charge. Once you've added all-wheel drive and a cargo net, the window sticker for this test vehicle reads $47,530, including the shipping charge. Now, if you think that the new Sorento looks just like the old Sorento, you're not mistaken. This is the same vehicle, but with new details. Styling is touched up front and rear. The 2019 Sorento has a new front bumper, a new grille, new headlights, and new fog lights. On higher trims, the lighting is LED. Around back, the bumper and tailgate are new, and most trim levels get redesigned LED taillights. Kia is also offering new aluminum wheel designs nearly across the board. The shiny 19 inches on my test vehicle are exclusive to SX Limited trim. Since Kia last redesigned the Sorento, I've thought it to be one of the best looking vehicles in its class, and I haven't changed my mind. Inside, Kia fancies the Sorento up with nicer trim and accents, along with a new steering wheel, a new shifter knob, and updated instrumentation. Now, in part because the Sorento SXL's entire dashboard is black, I think the overall look and feel is dramatic. However, the materials, aside from the premium Napa leather upholstery and a few other details, just don't match the quality of an Audi, BMW, or Mercedes. So you'll want to compare this Kia to a Volkswagen instead. Speaking of Volkswagen, it bookends the Sorento with the smaller Tiguan and the larger Atlas. And recently, VW added an impressive warranty to all of its vehicles, which is better in some ways than Kia's industry standard coverage. But this isn't a comparison test, so let's get back to talking about the Sorento. 3-row seating is standard for all Sorentos this year, coming at a time when the 5-passenger midsize SUV segment is heating up. I guess Kia is looking to add some value to the Sorento with this change, but the 3rd row seat is really hard to get into and out of. I'd say it's only good for children, but I wouldn't stick my own kids back there because they'd be sitting far too close to the tailgate and rear window. All it takes is one drunk, high, or texting driver coming up from behind to forever change your life and possibly end theirs. The best place for kids, according to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, is in the middle row of seats. In the Kia Sorento, they slide forward and back, but since legroom is at a premium and the front seat backs are coated in hard plastic, you're going to want to keep them in the rearmost position. Kia provides 3 different kinds of power outlets in the back, and your dealership will install tablet computer holders if you want them. Air vents help to warm and cool occupants, and my test vehicle also has heated rear seats and thoughtful side window shades. Comfort levels up front are good. The SX Limited includes a 14-way power driver's seat with a thigh bolster adjuster, while the front passenger benefits from 8-way power adjustment. My test vehicle also has heated and ventilated front seats and a heated steering wheel. Cargo space is cramped for what is supposed to be a midsize SUV. Behind the 3rd row seat, just 11.3 cubic feet of space exists, presumably including the storage well under the floor. As you can see, you can fit groceries or a compact folding stroller back here, and not much more. Fold the 3rd row seats down, and the Sorento suddenly becomes far more useful. Space measures 38 cubic feet, which is plenty for a family road trip. Maximum cargo volume measures 73 cubic feet. And that figure puts the Sorento in Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, and Toyota RAV4 territory, which is a far cry from most family-sized SUVs. But don't worry, Kia's got a new 8-passenger SUV coming soon, and it's called the Telluride. Problem solved. As far as the controls are concerned, I like the Sorento's simple and convenient layout. It's easy to use the stereo and the climate controls, to get quick access to infotainment system menus, and to turn the lane keeping assist system on and off. Lane keeping assist is new this year, helping to prevent lane departure and to center the Sorento in the intended lane of travel. It's included for EX trim and higher, part of a suite of driver assistance and collision avoidance systems. Safety is a really good reason to buy a Kia Sorento. It gets 5-star ratings in every government crash test assessment, combined with perfect scores across the board from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Oh, and if you're a person who tends to drive when you're tired, or God forbid you text and drive, the new Sorento is now equipped with a driver attention warning system. Additional technology upgrades include next generation software for the optional navigation system, an available wireless charging tray, and a sweet sounding Harman Kardon 10-speaker premium audio system. Kia's also made changes to the Sorento's drivetrain lineup for 2019. The standard 2.4-liter 4-cylinder and available 3.3-liter V6 engines remain, but the turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder is gone, which is bad news for people who live or spend time at elevation. Kia has announced that a new diesel engine is on the way for the Sorento, but it hasn't officially revealed any details about that power plant. My test vehicle has the 3.3-liter V6 engine, still rated to make 290 smooth, creamy horsepower. This year, the V6 is coupled to a new 8-speed automatic transmission with new smart shift and drive modes that include Eco, Comfort, Sport, and Smart settings. Front-wheel drive is standard with all-wheel drive an option. The all-wheel drive system includes torque vectoring cornering control and a lock mode that evenly splits power between the front and rear axles for maximum traction. Maximum towing capacity is 5,000 pounds when the Sorento has all-wheel drive. I really enjoy driving the Kia Sorento. It feels rock solid from behind the wheel, no doubt thanks in part to the advanced high-strength steel that's used for more than half of its vehicle architecture. Plus, Kia uses rack-mounted instead of column-mounted electric steering assist, and that always translates into better feel and crisper response. The ride quality is composed, the suspension soaking up minor bumps and ruts without a problem. Bigger whoop-de-doos can make the Sorento feel a bit bouncy though. The cabin is remarkably quiet too, even at freeway speeds. Acceleration is quick, the engine delivering a seamless stream of refined power. The new automatic transmission behaves well, though during testing in smart mode, it sometimes felt a bit slow to react to requests for additional power. Changing to sport mode resolved that problem, and the Sorento had no trouble maintaining speed on hills or climbing a mountain grade. Handling is secure, and the Sorento will cover ground at a faster clip than you might expect. The brakes are trustworthy too, if sometimes a bit grabby depending on the situation. Now, due to recent brush fires, many of the places where I typically test vehicles were closed during my time with the Sorento, including a spot where I usually take crossover SUVs for some light off-roading. Previous experience driving this SUV has demonstrated that it offers decent traction. Just be mindful of its rather low 7.3 inches of minimum ground clearance. Right now, the Sorento is the biggest SUV that Kia sells, and as such, it falls short in terms of passenger and cargo space, which erodes its value proposition. However, once the new Kia Telluride goes on sale, the Sorento's positioning against models of the same size will cast it in a new light. And in that light, this is an excellent midsize SUV for people who don't need a third-row seat. Be sure to read my full review of the Kia Sorento at CarGurus, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. For all of us here at CarGurus, thank you for watching.